Hello, and welcome back once again to Colorado, and today we're going to take care of the leftover discoveries, feats and redacted challenges. Starting off with lending a hand, which is to pacify 10 guards with a mannequin's arm. Then we'll move on to the Howdy Partner redacted challenge, which is basically turn on a radio and make some people dance. And then we'll follow that up with Rep Tires, the redacted challenge, which is basically exit on the ATV whilst on the hallucinogenic compound. That one takes a bit of preparation, so we'll start off with some preparation for that one. We're not going to bring anything with us except our trusty lockpick. It's the only thing we're going to need. Now, unfortunately, I did pre-record a session of this where I'd already taken out the 4 main targets. But as you can see, they are still currently alive. So, right from the start, off the bat, what we're going to do is make our way into the farm compound, and we're going to acquire ourselves a change of outfit. So we're just going to wait here for the guy. There are 3 guards, and one of them's going to go off and relieve himself and have a cigarette before returning to the group. And we're going to wait for him to go off and make his way back. So there he is over there on the right hand side. And when he's finished his cigarette and begins to return to his pals, we are going to move from our place of cover, and we're going to turn off this generator right in front of us and turn it back on again, and that's going to distract one of the guards, and he will come around to investigate. And when he does, we can knock him out, take his outfit and hide his body. So here he comes now. So once he's got his back to us, we're just going to sneak up behind him, knock him out. We're going to take his outfit and his gun, and we're going to hide his body in the crate behind us. So as I was saying, I made a video where I'd already taken out our 4 targets, and then when I came to making the actual challenge video, I completely forgot to load up that save. So the 4 targets are still alive, and we will have to get rid of them at the end. So with our outfit acquired, we're now going to make our way over to the corner where the orchard begins, and in the shed right here we will find the ATV keys. We're going to need them. So next on our list is we're going to need 10 apricots, and there are quite a few apricots dotted around the orchard area, and we need 10 of them. So we're just going to use our instinct, and we're just going to run around through the orchard area and the water tower area as well, because there are a couple over here. And we're going to collect ourselves 10 apricots, and we're going to need them for the Rep Tires redacted challenge later on in the video. So we're just making our way around through the tech area. We'll pick up another 3 up here, I think. I believe it's 3. So there, 1 more over here. That will take us up to 7. And the last few will be over towards the greenhouse. So there's 1 just on the outside here, 1 right opposite it on the other side of the fence. And then we've got 1 more that is down at the canteen area. There is 1 in the greenhouse itself as well, but right where the guard is currently sitting. So we're going to go for the 1 over by the canteen area, which is just here. So that's our 10 apricots collected. So now we're going to move on with the lending a hand challenge. Now for this we are going to need a point man outfit. So we're going to make our way back to the water tower and into the bathroom, and we're going to overflow the sink and hide ourselves nicely in the corner behind the door. So that will attract the attention of one of the point men, and when they come in to investigate, we can knock them out and take their outfit. So here he comes now. I'm hoping it's not the guy with a limp taking forever. So we're going to close the door behind him, crouch and wait behind him to turn off the tap, and then we're going to pounce, knock him out, and take his outfit. We'll have his gun as well, his gun's nicer. They actually look like the same gun. Right, so with our outfit acquired, we are now going to make our way over to the big red barn where the training exercises are taking place. And you can see the big barn doors on the first floor. That's where we're heading for. So we're just going to go in the big barn doors on the ground floor, and we're going to hang an immediate right through the door, and we will find ourselves in front of a ladder. So we're going to climb up the ladder, up into the hay loft, and up here we will find a couple of guards and a mannequin's arm on one of the bunk beds. So with both the guards facing away from me, I'm just going to place my weapon on the floor there and collect the mannequin arm. So when the guard over by the barn doors turns around, he will spot the gun, he will take the gun away, leaving us alone with the other guard. So the guard's now going to take the gun away, and we're just going to wait for him to get out of earshot. And I do recommend throwing the mannequin's arm at all of your targets just to avoid the punch glitch, which does catch me out at one point. So we're just going to knock out our first guard here. So that's one down, 9 to go. We're going to hide his body in the crate provided. And we're going to collect our mannequin arm and his gun, because these guns do come in useful as distraction devices. So with our gun and our mannequin arm retrieved, we're now just going to wait for the return of the other guard, who is making his way back from taking the other gun downstairs. And as soon as the opportunity of him presenting his back to us arises, we're going to sneak up behind him and knock him out. So there we go, that's 2 down, 8 to go. So we're just going to leave his body there. Unfortunately, we can't do any climbing with the arm, so we are going to go the long way. But since we are heading over this direction anyway, it's not too much of an inconvenience. So we're going to make our way over to Ezra Berg's shed. So we're just going to drop our arm on the floor here, select our assault rifle, walk up to about where the crate is, drop our assault rifle, collect our arm, and wait round the corner of the shed. Now the guard will eventually turn round, he will spot this gun and he will take it away. And we're keeping our eye on the other guard to our left, because he currently has his back to us and we need to knock him out before he turns round. So we're just going to throw our mannequin arm at him through the window, knock him out, and that's 3 down, 7 to go. So we're just going to dive in through the window, hide his body, acquire ourselves a new weapon, and retrieve our mannequin's arm. Make our way back out of the window and into the tall grass opposite, and we're just going to wait here for the return of the other guard, who is returning now from replacing a weapon or taking the weapon away. And we're just going to wait for this guard to have his back to us. As soon as he turns round, we're going to throw our mannequin arm at his head, knocking him out, and we'll hide him in the crate behind us, provided. So down he goes. We're going to quickly grab his body, hide him in the crate. We're going to take his outfit as well and retrieve our arm once again. So 4 down, 6 to go. We're going to make our way up into the farmhouse itself now, and down into the basement area. And we're going to take out our number 5 and number 6 guys, who will be down in the basement. One of them accompanies Ezra Berg, and the other one stays down in the basement permanently. So we're just going to make our way through the house to the basement door, We're going to lockpick the basement door while no one is looking and make our way down into the basement. And it looks like we have just missed Ezra Berg. So one of the guards is leaving, which is perfect for us. So we can now sneak up behind the other guard and we can knock him out. Once again, I recommend throwing the mannequin's arm at all targets that you can to avoid any possible punch glitches. So that's 5 down, 5 to go. So all we're going to do now is await the arrival of Ezra Berg and his bodyguard once again. And when they turn to leave, Ezra Berg will take the lead. His bodyguard will hang back, giving us ample opportunity to take him out. So here goes Ezra Berg now. He's leaving. As the bodyguard starts to move, we start to move. And once Ezra's through the door, we're ready to pounce and punch glitch. Or kind of punch glitch, he just suddenly had the force, he sensed my presence. But no matter, because Silent Assassin is not that important, and we have our 6th victim. Unfortunately, he has also triggered an alarm, so we are going to have to wait down in this basement area and try to avoid anyone coming down here. But once the panic is over, we are now free to make our way off again. I should have mentioned that while we were at Ezra Berg's shed and jumped inside, we should have grabbed the hallucinogenic drugs while we were there, but I completely forgot. So we will have to go back for them. So we're going to do that now before we take on our last 3 pacifications. So we're just going to run straight back to the shed area, making sure that Ezra Berg isn't here. And we're just going to grab the hallucinogens next to the cupboard and make our way back into the farmhouse. And we're now going to go and take out the guard who is watching over the surveillance system. So we're just going to go straight through the main hallway and into the server room. And we're going to turn on the Hoover. That's going to distract the guard away from the surveillance system. And we're going to hide right behind the servers here. So when the guard comes around and turns off the Hoover, we're just going to throw our mannequin arm at the back of his head, giving us our 7th pacification. And there he goes. So we're just going to run forward, grab his body, and we're going to hide him behind the air conditioning units. He should be nice and safely tucked up there, no one will spot him. So we're just going to grab our gun and our mannequin arm, and we're going to make our way upstairs as soon as the enforcer who patrols the balcony up there has his back to us. So once he's got his back to us, we're free to make our way straight up the stairs and round into Ezra Berg's bathroom, where we will be quite safe for a few moments. We are going to pick up this soda can as well while we're here. That will come in useful a little bit later on. So Ezra Berg, Sean Rose is not around, so we're free to make our way into Sean Rose's room. And we're going to knock out the guard in Sean Rose's study, giving us our 8th pacification. And we're now just going to hide this guy's body. We're going to put him in the wardrobe out the way, just to avoid any panic. This can be done Silent Assassin, I have done it. But unfortunately, due to that punch glitch, we will not be Silent Assassin in this one today. So with the guard now in the closet, we have retrieved our mannequin arm, and we're now just going to keep an eye out for the patrolling enforcer on the corridor or the balcony, the landing. So he's currently in the children's bedroom, just making his way back to the main balcony at the front of the house, giving us the opportunity to exit the bathroom. We're going to drop our mannequin arm there, select our assault rifle. We're going to drop our assault rifle over by these bunks over here, and we're just going to throw the soda can on the floor somewhere around here to get the attention of the guard in the children's room. just going to make our way back into the bathroom, retrieving our mannequin's arm. And the guard will come along, he will spot that gun, he will pick it up and take it away. And we can make our way into the children's bedroom and we can knock out the hacker playing on the video games. And we need to do this relatively quickly because obviously the enforcer patrolling will be coming back. So we need to knock out the hacker and get him in the wardrobe as quickly as possible. We're going to retrieve our mannequin arm and we're going to join the hacker in the wardrobe until the patrolling enforcer leaves. So we now have 9 pacifications with 1 more to go. And once the enforcer leaves, we can exit the wardrobe just in time for the other guard who usually occupies this room to return. And we can use our mannequin arm one last time and knock him out. And that will get us the lending a hand challenge. So we're just going to hide his body in the cupboard with his friend. Now we do still have to contend with the patrolling enforcer. But in the meantime, while he's away, we are going to start feeding our apricots to this little toy car, dinosaur style car, that is on the chest of drawers over here. Now be aware at all times that the patrolling enforcer will be returning. He is actually on his way here now. I was hoping that I could get this little dinosaur fed before he comes back. But we've run out of time, so I'm just going to crouch and hide behind the sofa here. And when the enforcer comes in, we're just going to throw the mannequin at his head. And there we go, there's 11 pacifications. There's 1 extra. So now we're free to just continue feeding our apricots to our dinosaur toy until we have none left, and the dinosaur toy will magically vanish. So that's everything set up now for the Reptiles challenge. So we're going to make our way back down the stairs, but I recommend getting changed into the hacker's outfit from the wardrobe first. Luckily I just remembered in time because there are far fewer enforcers to that outfit, especially out in the back garden area, which is where we're heading to next. We're going to take care of the Howdy Partner Redacted challenge. So with the hacker's disguise now on, we're going to make our way back down the stairs and out into the rear garden of the farmhouse. And we're going out through the side window yet again just to avoid the cameras, over the balcony, thanks Ezra, and make our way around to the back of the farmhouse where we will find some men having their little training session. And right behind the guy giving the orders, we will find an apricot. So we're going to take that apricot and we're going to throw it at the guy giving the orders and quickly run round to the back near the fence here where we find a radio. We're going to turn the radio on and that will get us the Howdy Partner and a little dance from the soldiers. So with all of that taken care of, I am now going to disappear off and take care of our 4 main targets. There we go. And now we're just going to head for the ATV exit. And we are going to exit the mission. So there you go. That is the Reptiles challenge, the Howdy Partner Redacted challenge, and the Lending a Hand challenge. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.